guess what? What?
It is I, Rebex!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shards Online. This is Pre-Alpha 3. For 24 hours, they've dropped the NDA. We're able to film and kind of jump into the game and play. So let's talk a little bit about Shards Online. Again, Pre-Alpha 3 has started, which means anyone with a $40 Founders Pack can jump in and play. For me at least, Shards Online reminds me of a couple games put together, and then obviously its own thing. Very reminiscent of Ultima Online. This is like almost like UO 2.0 meets Neverwinter Nights. And we're going to start to talk about some of the rule sets of this game and pretty much what this game is about. Very unique stuff though in Shards. And again, there's a lot of stuff in Shards Online that's pretty much unique to the game itself. But in terms of playstyle, it does remind me of a really polished Ultima Online. And then in terms of Shards in the future, player-created servers with their own specific rule sets that will connect to a bigger world. That's pretty amazing in its own right, so we're going to kind of get into it a little bit here. Now for me, I am just starting my character from scratch. I'm deciding to go the route of the thief. We're going to be picking a thief class. I want to hide in the shadows. I want to steal your gold. And I want to PK you and collect your head and pretty much put your head around my house or inside of my house. And that can be done. There is full loot, player versus player combat in this game. When you do kill a player, you do have their head and you can pretty much put it on display or do whatever you want with it. This is my dream come true. All I really ever wanted to do in a full loot PvP game was to collect heads and put them around my house for display. Very exciting. Now each Shard server has different playstyles depending on who is behind that server. Some are official servers and some are community run, both with different rules and content. Basically this is going to allow you to find a game world that kind of fits your playstyle. Now you can also become a creator of worlds. It's the first game that legitimately allows you to host and moderate not just a single game world, but essentially an entire universe of connected game worlds. You can customize every aspect of your server's gameplay experience, from character development to combat to items and equipment to monsters and AI. Now some of the features in Shards we'll just go over quickly as we progress here. There's player housing. You can claim your house plot by using one of the 13 blueprints currently available in the game. You do have complete control over the items placed in and around your house, including furniture, crafting tools, lockable storage containers, and more. There's also a pretty in-depth crafting system in this game. Metalsmithing, Woodsmithing, Fabrication, Alchemy. I think right now there's a grand total of 144 recipes, but there might be more as they progress. There's animal taming. You have currently 17 tameable creatures that not only respond to your commands, but can also age and gain skill the longer you keep them. Now the combat in this game is tactical and skill-based. There's different abilities. I think there's 13 combat abilities. I think at the moment 10 spells and 8 skill-based abilities. There's going to be boss battles as well. Now there's also titles in the game. In addition to the title you can earn from your pledge level, players can also earn titles in-game based on how they play. There's currently 150 plus titles available, and depending on what you do in the game, you will get granted those titles. There's a faction system, 2 factions struggling for control over Celador, the villagers and the cultists. Now by completing tasks for them, you can gain faction, which gives you access to titles as well. Now there's going to be a guild system in this game that will allow for guild titles and guild chat. And again, one of the biggest features in this game, and really one that makes me the most excited, is the community servers and modding. This is where you're going to be able to experience different rule sets and gameplay modes. And again, some of the GMs behind these player-made servers will be able to have really custom events for you, the player. So anyways, let's continue to progress. We officially made it to the town. I'm a brand new, spanking noob here, but this is where we hopefully start to get a couple of the basic quests. It looks like there's some quests on the top right here.
Can't you see I'm busy?
And just to reaffirm, there's no levels in this game. You skill up based on what you do in the game. So if you're going to be mining or harvesting or using your melee weapon or using magic, you skill up based on whatever you do in this game, which is pretty cool. I think the more I can use my dagger at this point, the better. Definitely getting a nice amount of skills right. Oh, wow. I've been mauled by a deer. Let's just take a moment of silence for me, Ripper X. That was really embarrassing. Hold on a second. Can I cut this out of the video? Okay, just spoke with my agent. That's a no-go. We have to keep it in. That's really disappointing. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's try this again here. I didn't really have that much stuff in my backpack anyway, so. But again, if I did have a lot of stuff in my backpack, I would have to run back, hopefully before someone looted it. Because again, full loot so far in this shard. The rule sets here, definitely full loot. Apparently you can bribe guards as well. There's just so much depth to this game, I don't even really know where to begin. I obviously just want to level my guy up a bit and get my skills up. But obviously getting a house plot and starting to maybe do some crafting. I think mining and harvesting is definitely going to be a good way to go once I kind of get situated, especially with the house plot. I do believe mining gives you health. I think it increases your strength, which also increases your endurance, and endurance gives you more HP. So mining might be a good way to go in terms of actually getting more HP as a character. But again, everything you do in this game, you're going to be skilling up anyways, so. So I just got a free head. Really good start. Really good start to the day. I want to hurry up and loot this before he comes back. Nice. Okay, surprising. Wow, I actually thought that player might have looted me, but it looks like I still have my stuff here, so that's cool. Maybe they were about to loot. Well, it's nice to see day and night cycles. Really, the game does get a bit darker when it gets night, and you do have those nice sound effects as well. My character is starting to get hungry, so one thing to do is you can get meat from animals, and then you can cook it on the fire. What you essentially do is you left-click on the campfire, and then you get this reticle, and then you're able to go into your backpack. You click on the raw meat, and it gets cooked, and then from there you can eat it. It's really, I think all you really need is just like one or two meat, and you're pretty much good to go. It's not like you have to eat all the time, but. Okay, so I'm going to try something that only a thief should try. I just gained a skill. It's called Steal. I put it on number 9 in my hotbar. You have to have a rogue skill of 10 to be able to steal stuff. I don't know if it's dependent on the item, but some stuff you can steal and some stuff you can't. Okay, I successfully just stole that item. That's awesome. That's my first official steal of the game. Pretty happy. Trying to steal this training book. Maybe this book is bound or something like that. I have no clue whose house this is. I don't know if this is a player house or maybe just because this is in the city, so maybe this is not a player house. It might be like an NPC house or something like that. But okay, there's the innkeep. So this is an inn actually. Never mind. I better get out of here quick. The whole thing about the thief class, stealing's great until you get caught. Again, huge open world, as you can see in the map. There's no instances in this game. You can go from the top of the map to the bottom, to the left, to the right. It's pretty much all an open world. I know that eventually they're going to add dungeons, though, as well. That should be very interesting to see. Okay, so we are just adventuring. I'm actually pretty far north on the map here. This is like a forest. We are out of the protection of the guards at the moment. There's a guy named Xanabaris here. Hey, Xanabaris. He was like, why did that guy just come up behind me in stealth? He's probably not going to shake my hand. But who knows? This guy could be way higher skill level than me. He can probably kill me in 2 hits. Who knows? So I do have stealth on my hotbar. Stealth allows me to obviously be stealth as a thief. And one thing that really correlates well with stealth is number 2 on my hotbar, which is backstab. If I'm stealth and I successfully use backstab, I obviously have to be close and I have to be behind my target to activate it. But if I do activate backstab and it's successful, it does a lot of damage. Okay, so I kind of backed away from Xanabaris, but he's around here. As you can see, yeah, there we go, on the top left here. Hold on, let me stealth real quick. Okay, he's fighting. Actually, this is a really good time to attack. He is fighting another mob. I am such a jerk. Oh, he's about to die. Oh my goodness, he's 1 hit from death. Oh, this is really, really, really shitty of me. Oh, dude. Xanabaris, I am so sorry. Just kidding. Actually, I'm not sorry, but that was kind of cheap. That was pretty cheap of me. That wasn't a fair fight whatsoever. Might as well harvest his wolf. Oh boy, this guy's gonna rage. He's probably gonna put me on the enemy list now. Oh well, let's take a look at his loot and see what he has. This is great. Full loot, guys. Let's check it out. Holy crap. Okay, this guy has a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness, this guy's a ton of stuff. Wow, I just hit the jackpot. This is sweet. Biggest jerk of the day, Ripper X. Wow, I'm just gonna loot. I'm just actually gonna take the backpack and put it in my backpack. There's just way too much. Yeah, let's just do that to start. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. I'm sure if I would have fought Xanabaris with full health, he probably would have just dominated me. It sounds to me like this guy is definitely a higher skill level based on what he has in his backpack. Wow, cool beans. I am so giddy right now. That was awesome. Well, fast forward a little bit here. We are rocking and rolling, starting to really get my skills up. Mining is a huge way actually to get my strength up as well as my HP. But also I'm getting stone. Stone can be used in crafting down the road. Blacksmith and ore and stone. You're going to be able to really have a lot of options to create stuff and craft. Well guys, we've hit our time. It's been a blast in Shards Online. This is Pre-Alpha 3. Having a really fun time. Just loving this game. Really a lot more to cover though. I really just barely touched the tip of the nipple. We have to definitely come back and do some more playthroughs of this game. I hope you enjoyed your time. If you have any questions about Shards, please put them below in the comments. I will be here answering and will try to be interactive with you guys. Also, I will definitely put a couple links below this video to the official Shards Online site. Also, here at MMORPG.com, we have more information on the game. Definitely worth checking out if you're into Ultima Online, if you're into Neverwinter Nights. Hell, if you just like PKing and collecting heads, this might be a game for you. As always, thank you so much for your time. My name is Ripper X, and I will see you soon.